Yes, villagers, today we're going to be talking about a little account that could make a huge difference in your retirement. We're talking about deferred compensation. If you want to find out the benefits, the consequences, and why you should have one, you're in the right place. If you're new to this channel, welcome to our village. If you're a returning villager, welcome as well. So let's get into it. Welcome to Garden of the Mind, where we reduce stress, improve our health and fitness, and improve our financial IQ every episode. We must believe more than we see. Deferred compensation. Deferred compensation is a retirement vehicle which allows you to put in $19,000 per year pre-tax until you retire. And once you do that, then you would pay taxes on that money at the rate of normal income. It's otherwise known as a 457 plan for the IRS code bearing the same name. The people who are eligible for this account are government workers, teachers, policemen, firefighters, people in nonprofits. You could be missing out on thousands of dollars and you don't even know. There are a whole lot of people who are not even familiar with this type of account. People who've been on the job for years still have no idea what this account is. You might be one of the few after this video. If you paid $19,000 a year into this account and you were making a total of $50,000, that would reduce your taxable income to $31,000. The taxes that you would pay on the 19, since you didn't pay it at the time that you got paid, you would pay as you are taking the money out. If you're over 50, then you get a chance to add an additional $6,000, giving you a total of $25,000 that you can put into your account. Now, 3 years before retirement, you can double up on your entire contribution at that time. So do you see exactly how you can put this money into your account and let it hit compound interest over and over and over up until the point that you take this money out? Another thing about this account is if you do have a 401k, you can put in money into your 401k at the same time you are putting into this deferred compensation account. So if you're putting in $19,000 into your 401k, you can also put another $19,000 into your deferred compensation at the same time. That's a total of $38,000 every year that you can put into these accounts and reduce your taxable income. Let me say it again. Let's say you were making $50,000 and you were able to put in $38,000, then that reduces your taxable income, leaving you to pay taxes on $12,000. Now, I don't know where you're going to be able to live making $12,000. You probably have to make a whole lot more than that, or you might have to live with mommy. Whatever the case, it doesn't matter. You get a chance to leave this money into accounts and let them hit compound interest over and over and over. Now, let's say you put in $38,000 every year for 10 years. That gives you $380,000, and I'm not even talking about compound interest. If you were to do that for 20 years, we're talking about $760,000 that you would have saved by yourself, no compound interest. So when compound interest hits that, woo, you talking mega bucks, baby. This is how the rich get rich. Now, one of the reasons why I like this account so much is because you don't have to wait to 59 and a half to take out your money like you do with a 401k. If you take your money out before 59 and a half, you get hit with a 10% penalty. With this particular account, you can start taking out your money as soon as you separate from your current employer. So that means if you hit mega millions and you decide that you want to retire from your job, now you can put all of this money into such an account and have more money, more money, more money. If you were to retire before 59 and a half, you would be able to start withdrawing this money from the deferred compensation up until the point that you reach 59 and a half, when you can start taking out your 401k. Then you wait a little bit more for Social Security and your pension and whatever the case may be, but you have an income stream that does not have to wait until a certain age. That is huge right there. One of the drawbacks is it's a non-qualified plan, meaning it is not backed by ERISA, which in layman's terms means if your company happens to go bankrupt, then you don't get any of the money that you put in beforehand. So when they start talking about the government is shutting down, that's a big reason to get concerned, because you can lose all of this money from deferred compensation. This is a straight jewel as far as I'm concerned. You get a chance to put in money in your 401k and your deferred compensation account at the same time? Wow, that is major. Now, once again, you got to be bringing home some pretty big bucks or living with mama. But you get a chance to put in all of this money that hits compound interest after compound interest. It's easy to see how you can be a millionaire during the time you hit retirement. What investment jewels are you sitting on? Do you have some things that you might be able to contribute to the village so that we all can do a little bit better, so that we all can live long and prosper? Please share that in the comments. And remember, thoughts are actions, words have power, and actions have consequences. I will see you for Fit Fridays, where we will be discussing exactly what to do with all of that Thanksgiving food. See you then.